Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. Let's read for the weekend, the 7th and the 8th, the Lionsgate portal and the Leo new moon. It's definitely a really big, important occasion, perhaps one that you'll only experience once in your lifetime. Predominant Leo energy, strength, courage, vigor, charisma, charm, tenacity, power. Virgo, this is the time where a lesson you've already graduated from, skill sets that you own, they're part of your DNA. I'm getting so emotional talking about this because it's so big. You know, Virgo, you might be pulled in directions that you never expected to be pulled in. And you know what? It's just a testament to how big you are and how much you've grown. This weekend changes everything. This weekend can bring you everything that you felt was missing in your life. This weekend can give you everything that you need to truly appreciate who you are. In fact, one of the homeworks that I have for you for this weekend is exactly that. I really want you to channel into yourself. I really want you to get super quiet, get super still, like that raging Leo fire, and illuminate yourself. Overcoming those beasts, overcoming those demons, overcoming life's tortures and trials, and walking in this path of this majestic, royal creature that you are. Getting back into your comfort, getting back into your courage and your confidence. Whatever took you out of your heart space, it's about overcoming it. It's about being brought back. It's about being you in your finest, most empowered, most honest, and most truthful self. The magic this weekend, the energy this weekend, just everything that you've wanted could be available on a plate to you if you will quiet enough to that part of your soul that knows the roadmap, that knows the shortcuts, that knows the cheat codes. Leo is a lesson you've already graduated from, Virgo. Make sure the citrine's at hand and make sure there's plenty of it. Speaking of citrine, I think I'll just grab onto mine while we do this reading. Okay, so bottom of the deck is victory. V for Virgo, V for victory. Should we go through these cards? I have the 5 of Wands. I have the Death card. I have the 10 of Pentacles. I have the 9 of Pentacles. I have the 4 of Wands, and I have the Tower card. Virgo, this weekend brings you a victory and a period of celebration, a period of illuminating some truths, seeing where you were fixed, holding on way too tightly to things that you earned that you thought weren't as stable as you'd anticipated. This weekend, Virgo, puts you back in the driving seat, puts you back in the winning seat, brings you abundance yet again. There must have been a lot of conflict, a situation that was pulling at your heartstrings, pulling at your energy, the conflict, the ego, the battling to and fro. It's all a bit juvenile. It's not really serious, but it is energy that is, it's quite exhausting. It occupies a lot of your attention, and it is energy that perhaps needed to come to a halt. The conflict, the gossip, the backstabbing, the betrayal, the juvenile delinquency, all of the stuff that was just so low vibrational that you might have been surrounded in a situation that was perhaps taking more of your energy than it should have. Death card, Scorpio energy. There is a rapid end coming to this conflict. There seems to be some sort of rebirth and transformation. And I do feel like for a lot of you that this tower has been needing to crumble for a minute, and it probably has been. And I do think that Tower card is one of those amazing energies that really gives us an opportunity to break away from things that were not working, things that were held up poorly, things that were put together poorly, things that just were not part of the great design. They're going to have to come down. And that could perhaps be with a Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily need to be. There is the end of conflict, however, and there is the end of this period that just felt really unstable and really difficult and really just like, when is it going to end? Virgo, it would really serve you to rid yourself of some of the anxiousness and some of the conflict energy and some of the toing and froing and just how exhausting it's all been, and how it could really serve you at this point to perhaps commit fully to this transformation, commit fully to this new plan, commit fully to the fact that it's still unknown just yet. And there's still bits and pieces that need cleaning up from the past, which emotionally speaking might mean this Lion's Gate, you gotta say goodbye to a lot of things that didn't deserve your energy, a lot of things that were just tumultuous, a lot of things that were just kept you in this place of being unsure, kept you fixed and way smaller than you are, way too much illusion. Virgo, you have worked really hard, and I know that you feel a bit battered and bruised and exhausted by all of it, and just having to hold on because you were really unsure, because you had no real sense of direction, because you were kind of walking in the darkness. Not blind, just the darkness. I do feel like a lot of you went through the dark night of the soul kind of thing. And this new moon is illuminating a path back to victory, Virgo. I said it last weekend, I'm going to say it again. Whatever this tower is, whatever this convention, this relationship, this job, whatever it was, if it needs to come down, I would embrace the transformation that it allows you. I would really look into the fact that there is more to life than this conflict and the constant feeling of being pulled in directions because of other people's energies, because of other people's demands on you, because of other people's reckless emotion or inability to perhaps process their emotions better. Do you remember what it feels like to be in the driving seat again? The driving seat of life. Where you're victorious, where you are winning, where you are back with your hand on top. Bum planted firmly on that throne. Do you remember what this feels like? Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. There's an awful lot of money on the table here, Virgo. And I don't mean like little bits of money, drips and drabs. I mean like an abundance. A financial windfall. Security, stability. Money enough to buy a house, buy a car, go on holiday, go on another holiday. Enough to put in the bank. Security and stability. And it's all of your own. and probably enough to be able to afford you the luxuries of supporting your friends and family, which, Virgo, you do really well. I do feel like some of you are moving home, moving into a new home. I do feel like some of you are beginning to see the fruits of your labor and this harvest that you will begin to reap, which goes well and truly until the beginning of next year, and most likely beyond that. This is a lot of money. And Virgo, I don't want you to shy away from your success. You kind of have to claim it at this point. I don't want you to play it small this weekend, because you deserve more than what you have. I don't want you to feel anxious or in any form of trepidation because you feel like it might be a bit too heavy. Virgo, you don't fold. You may bend like the willow tree, but you always get back up again. It's been a long, arduous road, but it's got you where you are. And what you have protects you. And what you've been given, nobody else has got. I hope you're aware of the fact that you may have been hiding. But it's not time to hide from your victories and your successes anymore. This weekend is about winning. And it's about feeling worthy and deserving of all the best things in life. It's about feeling royal. And it's about being generous of spirit. 66. It's been a tough minute. But the conflict had to cease at some point. Because that's life. It's cyclical. And I do believe that a lot of you are closing out this chapter in a way that might mean that there's a lot of changes, and it's all going to happen really quickly. And it's like going from this 4 of Pentacles to the 9 and the 10, you know? There's that special kind of magic. A partnership has formed this weekend. And it might have been one that has been quite difficult to pin down and put together. It's hard work that the two of you are willing to do together. It's the coming together of spirit. Virgo, I cannot explain or emphasize enough how important it is for you to this weekend understand that the sun rises again. There is a new dawn. One that doesn't involve having to fight hand and nail for everything that's yours, and to have to cling and hold on so tightly because unsurety has pulled you in places that has kept you small. I need you to claim this with your whole heart. The divinity, the sovereignty, and the power that this weekend affords you is a lot bigger than any win you've experienced for a while, Virgo. Money that was owed to you from years and years ago, you know, for those heartaches, for those people that stole your energy, for those people that thought it was okay to bypass your heart, the people that forget that you're human, the people that forget that you've got blood running through those veins, the people that think it's okay to hurt you. This and you sit here knowing you deserve all of it because you earned it all. And you could, right now, finally celebrate. I think there will be a lot of celebrating this weekend. And I do think, abundantly speaking, channel into this, tap into this abundance mindset. Do some abundance meditations this weekend because it's so important that you are in the energy of abundance because you don't know how much of it is in your sphere right now. I wish you could just see so much freaking money, independence, sovereignty, peace, freedom. Enough to share. There's plenty to go around. This is a generous king, you know. He understands how energy works. What goes around comes around. So the more you are using those finances to pour into the energetic flow of money, the more likely you are for it to come back to you. It's just the way the world works. Capricorn, Taurus energy, Virgo energy predominantly. I think this is you. You're king. Virgo, you're king. Gender's not specific. You're king. This weekend, you're king. Let's get some messages from the magical fairies of Doreen Virtue. I don't see you having to struggle anymore, Virgo. I don't see you having to fight. I feel like there's one last hurdle. And this weekend is it. Affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. I think that would be a really good way this weekend to spend the majority of your free time reaffirming to yourself. Be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. How beautiful. Just be you. Just be you. No one else. I'm not trying to be anyone else. I'm not trying to do anything else. I'm sovereign. I'm doing me because this feels good. I'm doing me because I'm true to myself. I'm doing this because I've got integrity and I can look myself in the mirror and be like, you know what? You're doing it your way. You are you. And I'm so freaking proud of that. Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Big one this weekend. Tending to those wounds. Patience, please. What you've asked for is coming about. Have patience as there are unforeseen factors that need to occur first. Patience, Virgo. You are the kings and queens of patience. Making sure that you're enjoying yourself in the meantime is all that's important. And more often than not, when you're having fun, who even cares what you're waiting for? Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Inner wisdom, the Hermit card, a female. That's you. Your intuition, your inner wisdom, it might be at an all-time high right now. Transformation, Death card. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Be patient with yourself. Of course, be patient with yourself. You are going through this emotional healing, and this be yourself might mean you've got this new lease of Sorceress. Here we go, Rhiannon. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Notice how it said clear intentions. Keyword, clear intentions. Pay attention to what you want. Write it down. Affirm it. Don't be fake about it. Don't lie about it. Not doing that. Ask a Virgo to be fake about something, please. Please. You know what's super funny as well? Everyone wants to be you, Virgo. Everyone wants to be you. Yet they make you feel shit about being you. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Party, party, party. Party, party, party. Virgo's gonna be partying all weekend long. Yeah. I do think a lot of you will be going out. I really do. Retreat and unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's time to disconnect from the world. I think you guys know who this is about. I think some of you have been stuck in this hook, this love hook, by someone who's just a freaking narcissist, who has just got you hooked with very little intention of doing anything about it because they're a coward. I think Bob Marley had something to say about that once upon a time. Anyway, what I will say is pull away from that situation, pull away from that person. You'll be given an opportunity to flirt this weekend and keep it lighthearted. And I would say go ahead and have fun. Really and truly, flirt with everyone. Have as much fun as you freaking can, because you don't need to have your energy hooked in places with people that are not going to reciprocate or respect who you are and how majestic you truly are. I mean, Virgo, you guys go through 10 times as many lessons as most people do during 1 year. I'm gonna say it. You're too good for this person. It's true. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There is some emotional healing that's going to be taking place this weekend, and I think it's pretty obvious that you've got to make some space and some time for yourself. I do think a lot of you are going to be out and about, and I really think that's so good. And I do think a lot of you are going to be seeing the end of certain conflict. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. And you know what? False alarms, false twin flames, false, all this like energy that's taking you away from your heart space, Virgo. I really just want to say, pull back and pour all of that love into yourself. Okay, no more giving of yourself. No more like giving your energy away to people who don't deserve it. Unless they're not making the effort that you absolutely deserve, they don't deserve a second of your time. That's 100% how I feel. And if that's not your story, it's not your story, but hey. Heal this weekend. There is a lot of emotional healing, and I just feel like the audacity to be your true self is such a rebellion in this day and age, but that's sexy as hell. Do you, Virgo? You're so spectacular. Don't let people pull you into this shit, because this is for muggles. This is muggles behavior. Whereas you are no less than royal, you sorceresses and sorcerers. I'm just going to say this one more time because you deserve to hear it. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Part of that healing might be, oh, and go outside was there too. You've been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Virgo, my love. You are my love. There's no doubt about that. I have all the love in the world for you, all the time in the world for you. And I wish you the very, 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 very best of the very best this weekend. And I hope all your dreams and wishes come true. If you would like to book a reading, visit me on rubyreadstarot.com. I love you. Ciao for now.